Right? Yeah, right. มาจากไหน Australia. Where from Australia?
Yeah.
Where from Australia?
Oh, welcome. We're from Melbourne. Melbourne. What Vimokkharam, a very small monastery.
Oh.
Started by Tan Ian.
What?
We started by Tan Ian, one of Linda's disciples.
Oh, Tan Ian.
Yeah.
Didn't he just roll?
He did. That's why I'm the abbot now.
But Tan Ian wasn't he up north from Perth?
That's where he lives now, as a layperson.
เขาพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหม
ก็พอรู้เรื่องครับอาจารย์ครับ
พอรู้เรื่อง
ครับ
คนไหนเป็นคนไทยเลยคนไหนเป็นภาคเสดา
คนไทยครับกี่คน2 คนแล้วก็4 คนครับนอกนั้นก็เป็น
So what brings you here?
We're just staying in Bandung at the moment with some Popin.
Bandung.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we just came out. We went to Bantad and we wanted to have a chance to take some people around to visit Kuba Ajahn. We wanted to come in and visit you as well.
So how do you know about this place?
A lot of these people have read some of your Dhamma, come across your Dhamma. Somebody from your monastery sent us some books maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah. So who proposed to come here? You're also from Australia, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I proposed. A few of them seconded. How are you, Ajahn? How are you?
Alive. Interesting. Yeah. Since when are you living in Australia?
I live together with him.
Yeah.
About 3.5 years.
3.5 years. So he learned to speak English a bit. No, blah blah.
ครับผม
So how many panthers do you have?
23.
23?
13.
And what do you do there? What do you do in Melbourne? Is it a little bit outside of Melbourne, or the monastery? Is it a forest monastery?
It's a forest monastery, about an hour outside of the city.
Outside of the city. I thought they don't let anybody out of Australia. I mean, they caught them all in a prison, in COVID prison.
It's the longest lockdown. The longest lockdown in Melbourne.
The harshest shutdown as well, lockdown. Yeah? That's why we call it prison. Yeah? In Singapore, same. Yeah, Singapore is also a prison. Crazy. At least you don't wear masks, huh? but you got all your vaccination, huh?
Yes.
Now they distribute in Thailand. Some of the mechis in Thailand distribute medicine against the vaccine.
Oh.
Too many problems with the vaccine. Makes your body sick. Yeah, some of it. And quite a few people died here. Now they tell us about all the things, that they find out about the vaccine. Yeah, 60% of the vaccinated people died, only 40% of the unvaccinated people died because of COVID, yeah. So that's nice to hear, yeah. I never believed any of this. I mean, when you think, when you're educated to think, I mean, you don't trust this government, If you trust the government forces something on you, it cannot be good. If they say, okay, yeah, you have a choice to take it, yeah, then you can check it out. But anyway, so are you practicing? What? How is your practice? I mean, what do you do all day? Huh? How many hours do you practice a day?
About 4.
What?
4 hours.
4. I mean, we are ordained, to find the liberation from dukkha. 4 hours. I mean, I practiced more when I was still a layperson. Huh? Yeah, I mean, practice starts when we start to practice 14, 16, 18 hours a day. That's where the things start, get rolling, yeah. Because then the kilesas, they already come up when we practice 12 hours a day, yeah. And 12 hours, you still have 12 hours, yeah. 4 hours, I mean, you have 20 hours. What are you doing with 20 hours? Sleep? Eat, sleep, huh?
Reading.
Looking, I mean,
Reading,
having phone, huh? Yeah? What is in Australia? What do you use now? In Thailand, you use Line. In Australia, what you use? Facebook or what? Telegram or what? Instagram, WhatsApp. They are so addicted to this. I mean, it's a drug, yeah. I mean, they can't get rid of it anymore, yeah. They constantly have a look, I mean, they come to the monastery, look, I mean, oh, there's a message. Oh, there's a message. Oh, there's a message, huh? I mean, how can you concentrate when you do this, all these things? Yeah? I mean, after 2 seconds, your mind goes off, yeah? Huh? Throw it away, yeah? Huh? If you don't need it for work, throw it away. I mean, what is it interesting, yeah? I mean, the world is still there, yeah? Even after 5 years, when you come out of samadhi, the world is still there, yeah? It's important, yeah. I mean, concentration is important for every person, yeah. Not only for the monks, huh? Being able to concentrate on one object, for half an hour or for an hour, it is important, yeah. I mean, it's important when you have work to do. It's important when you study, huh? I mean, you read your papers, and after 2 seconds you think about this or you think about that, yeah? What's the use of it, yeah? You have to read it 10 times before you understand what is written there, huh? Yeah. What are you doing? Are you working, huh? Yeah, working. Huh? Yeah. Working for what? Why do you work? Huh? What is the purpose? Huh? What is the purpose of your life, huh? What? I didn't understand.
Yeah. Working for money.
Working for money, yeah? Money you use to feed the body, yeah? And then the body dies. Yeah? And that, yeah? And then you go into the next life. And then you work again, yeah? No, before when you become a human being, yeah? I mean, you train this body for how many years before you can use it?
Too long.
Learning to walk, learning to talk, learning to read, learning to write, learning to think. 16 years of our life, huh? Before you can use this body? And then how long can you use it, yeah? Ask the older people, yeah? Huh? With 50, yeah? they start to go more and more to the doctor, yeah? To get the body repaired. Like when our car gets old, we bring it very often to the repair shop. Because this is broken, that is broken, that is broken, it needs to be fixed, yeah? And the body is the same, You understand that? No. Constantly, all our life is around this body, yeah? And then when this body dies, we go into the next life, yeah? Most probably not a human life, yeah? Either go down, yeah? Most of us go down, yeah? And some of us might go up, yeah? And then when we come back to the human realm, we do enough good and bad karma, to go up and down again. That's a lot of fun, yeah? It's like a roller coaster. Isn't it? He ordained, he ordained, 13 years for what, yeah? Having a nice life, God, yeah? All these people, who, all these Thai people, that I've met, be it in Germany, be it in England, they go there for sightseeing, yeah? I saw them sometimes, with 2 big shopping bags, from the shopping malls, yeah? That's why they go to Germany or go to other places, yeah? Or the US, I don't know how it is in Australia. No, we ordained, to overcome dukkha, yeah? What is dukkha? If you don't have dukkha, you don't understand, yeah? You don't know what dukkha is?
Yep.
Yeah. It starts in the morning, yeah? We wake up and we don't want to get up, Yeah, everybody knows that. Every morning it's the same trouble. Oh, I don't want to get up. I want to sleep, yeah? That's where dukkha starts, yeah? Then we are hungry, it's another dukkha, yeah? We are thirsty, it's another dukkha, yeah? We need to go to the toilet, relieve ourselves, another dukkha, yeah? So much dukkha already in one day, yeah? And then we are tired and that's another dukkha, yeah? But all what we know is, yeah? Vitilabai, yeah? To get rid of dukkha. So when we're hungry, we eat, yeah? When we're tired, we sleep, yeah? When we're thirsty, we drink, yeah? But it's not vitigaya, yeah? It's not the way how to overcome dukkha, yeah? You need something, yeah? You need to understand where is the dukkha coming from. Because dukkha is the first noble truth, If we don't see it, yeah? And that's what we don't want to see, yeah? Especially also in the West, yeah? When we see a heap of shit, we look the other way, We don't want to see the shit, yeah? It's there all the time, yeah? But we always look away, If we see dukkha, we want to see something else. If we see dukkha, we are bored, we look at our phone, yeah? And then the dukkha is gone. Very convenient, yeah? That's why they invented all these, all these nice toys, yeah? For us, not to realize that we have dukkha. But where is dukkha coming from? Dukkha is the first noble truth. And at the moment I only talked about, the bodily dukkha. The mental dukkha is much stronger. We want something and we don't get it. Or we dislike something and we get it. This mental dukkha. Or we don't like this person, we don't like that person, we don't like this is happening or that is happening, or we want this is happening and it doesn't come. This mental dukkha. Where does it come from? It's the second noble truth. Tanha. The desire, desire to want something or desire not to want something.อยากได้น้อยก็ทุกน้อยอยากได้เยอะทุกเยอะ The more we want, the more dukkha we have. This is something, it is fundamental. It is fundamental that we understand the First Noble Truth, because otherwise we don't find the way out, or we don't make any effort to find the way out. Yeah, I mean, people who don't have dukkha, they don't come to the monastery. Yeah? Why should I go to the monastery? I have a nice family. I have lovely kids. I have enough money. I mean, why should I go to a monastery? Huh? There's no reason. Yeah. So that's why, when we go up to heaven, I mean, everything is nice, we have a little dukkha, I mean, there's always dukkha somewhere, yeah? But why should we practice? Yeah? That's why the Lord Buddha said, the human realm, that's where we can jump off, or get out of the hamster wheel. I always call it hamster wheel. It's such a nice picture, yeah. I mean, they call it samsara vata. What is this? Yeah, all the cycle of birth and death. Yeah? But if you look at the hamster wheel, that is so descriptive. Yeah, hamster running, but not going anywhere. Constantly running in this. Yeah, but when you open the door, when he opens the door, he can get out. Yeah, and there's no more running. Yeah, that's why I call it hamster wheel. It's nice. You know what a hamster wheel is? You've probably never seen a hamster wheel. It's in Thailand. They don't have hamster wheels. Next time when he goes back to Australia, show him a hamster wheel. Yeah? Then he understands, running, not going anywhere. Yeah? Because a hamster doesn't go anywhere. But we are constantly, like in our life, we're constantly running. หลวงพ่อพูดอมแอมก็ไม่ได้นะต้องพูดตรงไปตรงมานะ I cannot, I cannot talk around. I need to talk straight. Yeah? But it's also part of my upbringing. Yeah, being German, I'm in the older generation now. German is so crazy. You can't even watch it what they do. They're completely, the whole world, but, Germany especially, they kill themselves. Anyway, so. But Lungta was the same thing. Lungta Mahabodhi, I mean, he if somebody listens to his talks, I mean, push, yeah. I mean, it's going straight down. เคยฟังเทศน์หลวงตา มหาบัวไหม
เคยอยู่ครับ
ก็ต้องไปต้องมานะ ไม่ใช่อมแอมนะ อาจารย์นี่อาจารย์โน้นนะ Maybe it is like this, maybe it is like that. He never said that, yeah. This is like this, this is like this. If you do this, this is happening. If you do that, that is happening, yeah. This is the way how you can correct this. This is the way how you can correct that, yeah. It was always straight, yeah. When I came to Wat Papantat, and I met Lungta Mahabodhi, I wrote a letter to my father. Thank you very much for your education, because now he was much stricter. I was already prepared. Some people couldn't take it, yeah. He was so down to earth, and yeah. What are you doing now? Yeah. And he is always coming around the kuti, I'm looking if you're sleeping, yeah. If he caught you, I mean, chuck you out, yeah. What are you doing here? You're wasting my space, Other people, want to come and practice, yeah. And you are here to sleep, yeah. That's so good. Get out, yeah. Oh, that's quite, yeah. It's quite an education. So I was grateful, yeah, because my father was also strict, yeah, very strict, yeah. And he said, okay, yeah, I show you how to do it, yeah, I show you once. You better pay attention, yeah, because I don't show you a second time. Yeah. And if you learn that in this way, I mean, you really have your sati, yeah, propped up, yeah. Because the second time, when you came, I showed you. You do it on your own, yeah? And if you do mistakes, then you learn from your mistakes. Yeah. It was a great teacher. We never closed the monastery, and we always went on Bindapat, yeah? And we didn't inject ourselves, even though the people asked. Yeah? But there are some, yeah? one time I went to a very senior monk, a Thai monk, and the lay people, especially these Thai lay people, they come, please, inject yourself. And put your mask on. Yeah? And then this Lumpur said, if you put your mask on, you get COVID. Yeah? If you don't put your mask on, you get COVID. Why should I put my mask on? If you get the jab, you die. Yeah? If you don't get the jab, you die. Why should I get the jab? But there are very few. Yeah? Most of the monasteries, and some of the monks, got the jab in the morning and died in the evening. Also in Nongbua, I heard of a few cases there. They got the injection in the morning and in the evening they were dead. But anyway, so we were stuck at the second noble truth, yeah? So how do we get there? The third noble truth is just a happy information for us that we can get rid of dukkha, yeah? That is all, yeah? We can eliminate dukkha, yeah? The fourth noble truth is the one that we should practice here, yeah? Sila, 227 rules, yeah? Yeah? You remember them all?
The first
Samadhi, the first, the most important one. And the Sangha says us, how many are there? 27 or something like that. What?
13.
13. Can't remember. The 4 Parachika and the 13 Sanghadisesa. Sila, yeah. So in that, for the lay people, when they stay in the monastery, it's the 8 precepts, and when they live at home, it's the 5 precepts, yeah. How difficult is it already to keep the 5 precepts, yeah? Not to harm any living being, yeah. That includes animals as well, yeah. Not to take what is not given. How often, do we go to a friend's home, there's an apple, I want an apple, and eat it, without asking for permission, unless he says, whatever is in the house is for you, or when we go to work, and then we take a pencil home, or we take this home, or that, or a screw, or a bolt, or whatever, This is already against the precepts, Then sexual misconduct, the world is full of sexual misconduct, A father or parents with their children, sexual misconduct, And you see it, you hear the news, You heard about Epstein, And what is the other, also a teacher with his student, A professor with his students, you go and look around, it's full of sexual misconduct, Everybody that is dependent on us, the chef of the chief of a company with his secretary, it's common, Or in the film industry, using somebody because somebody is dependent on us is sexual misconduct. No matter what, if he agrees or not, it's sexual misconduct. And the world is full of it. So we should be careful, especially careful. Well, if you have a husband, then you're faithful to your wife, or to the husband. And if you have a wife, you're faithful to the wife, Look, that's something. I don't know if I can say it, but You heard it? Did you hear what Lungta said, about sexual misconduct? He said, a man has one penis, he cannot use two vaginas, and a woman has one vagina, she cannot use 2 penises, or more than 1 penis, The people were shocked, Especially, in Isan, not so much, they know the direct language, But, when they came from Bangkok, It was direct, So I mean, if you have a partner, be faithful. Yeah? What is the fourth? That is very difficult. Yeah. Speech, because the speech comes out before we even start to think. Yeah. So not to lie. Not to speak falsehood. Also not using harsh speech. That hurts other people. Even if it is online. It's very difficult to refrain, yeah? And the last one is alcohol and drugs, yeah? In Thai, they say lao, yeah? And that means only whiskey, yeah? That's why I have to add, beer and wine is also lao. So beer and wine is alcohol and it's drugs, yeah? And now, yeah? Recently, I make an amendment to the fifth precept. No smartphones. It's an addiction. Use it wisely, then it's okay. Yeah. Lungta Mahabodhi never allowed smartphones. Yeah. And the moment he said it, the number of smartphones for the monks doubled. You should not use. If I catch one, you're gone. Yeah. And then within a month, a lot of monks had smartphones. But here, here I'm strict. I keep the smartphones. Nobody's really allowed. We take them when they come. We take them. We put them in the safe. When they leave, they can get them. Just it's the moment you're a little bit bored. That's when you start to play. Yeah. If you have it around, yeah. If you don't have it around you, you have to practice. So sila, samadhi, yeah, samadhi, yeah. The ability to concentrate, yeah, on one point, yeah. So there are two ways, yeah. Either you take anapanasati, yeah. Anapanasati is concentration around the nose where you can feel the breath, yeah. And always, that is the point of concentration. When the mind goes out, we bring it back, yeah. And when we bring it back, that's where we need effort. We don't need effort to push down the concentration around the nose. Yeah? We need the effort when the mind goes out and wants to think about this or memorize this. Yeah? That's where we need the effort to pull it back, and it is difficult. Yeah? We don't need effort, to push it down. Yeah? When the concentration is around at the nose, then we develop this sati, this awareness. Yeah? This observing the breath. And the observing the breath is very fine. It doesn't need a lot of effort. Yeah, we observe the breath, know how the breath is. Yeah, a lot of people, they don't know. The difference between concentration and sati. Sati is awareness. Yeah? Normally, sati in the English language is translated as mindfulness. Yeah, so the mind is full of one thing. Sati is mind emptiness. The mind is completely empty. It doesn't think about this, it doesn't think about that, it doesn't memorize this or it doesn't memorize that. Yeah. It wasn't clear to me. Only when Lungta said, yeah, the moment you have sati, there is no kilesas. Yeah. And the kilesas come through, through thoughts and through memories and or through feelings, that produce memories and thoughts. Yeah. And who tells that? Who tells us this? About sati. Sati is the pure awareness. Yeah. And I teach my students. Observing. Yeah. Okay. When you're in the forest, observe animals. You cannot control them, but you know what they are doing. Every moment you observe them. And that's how you should observe the breath. Yeah? At every moment you should know how the breath is. Yeah? We try to make the breath very smooth. That's wrong. That's where it goes wrong. We try to control it. Yeah? We just want to know, yeah? Is the breath coming in? Is the breath going out? Is the breath at the middle? Yeah? Is the breath switching from in-breath to out-breath or out-breath to in-breath? Yeah? Is the in-breath longer than the out-breath? We just want to know, yeah? We don't want to make it fine or, yeah? Because some people, huh? That's it. We want to know, yeah? And if you don't know how to observe, observe the animals around you, yeah? And then take this kind of observance and observe your breath, yeah? เข้าใจที่ลุงพ่อพูดไหม
เข้าใจครับ
โอเค
observe
ต้องถามบ้างนะ This is utmost important, yeah, because a lot of people can do good concentration, yeah, but yeah, we do the samadhi, to develop the sati, because I mean, what did Lungta Mahabodhi say? Sati panya, yeah. He didn't say samadhi panya. Yeah? Sati panya are the weapons to cut down the kilesas, yeah. Yeah? And Mahasati, Mahapanya is our nuclear weapon, yeah, to get completely rid, yeah. Did you ever, yeah? I translated only a few talks of him, yeah. I don't know if I translated this talk. It's a pity, I mean, you should all learn Thai and read his Desana. But the Thais, can at least listen to the Desanas, yeah, and understand. And not many people understand what he's talking about, yeah. Even his monks who were with him, for 10, 15 years, yeah. I mean, they sometimes did not understand what he was talking about, yeah. It is really important for people who really want to find a way out and who really want to understand how to deal with this difficulty or that difficulty, yeah. I mean, he talked everything, yeah. I mean, there are 700. I mean, how many desanas of him did I re-record? Yeah? I mean, 750, yeah, just for the monks, yeah. The lay people are much more, yeah. But the lay people, are not that important. The talk to the monks, that are the ones that are really important. Yeah. It's a pity, yeah? So, I mean, you understand samadhi, yeah? So, I mean, the moment you're, or you can use the Buddha. It's the same thing, huh? But once the Buddha gets rolling, it's automatic, then you observe the Buddha, yeah? Sometimes the Buddha is fast, sometimes the Buddha is slow, yeah? Sometimes it's deep, sometimes it's shallow, just like with the breath, yeah? But you stick with the Buddha, yeah? And the same thing, you stick with the breath, yeah? I mean, there's a time when you do the breath meditation, where you can't feel the breath anymore. That's where the sati actually comes in, I mean, it knows that the breath is still there. And the knowing of the breath is much stronger than the feeling of the breath that we had in the beginning. And that is important, yeah? So we cling to that, yeah? We know the breath, yeah? And that is the sati. We know the breath goes in, yeah? Until, yeah? I mean, the first stage of samadhi is upachara samadhi, yeah? I mean, when there are no more thoughts coming in, when there are no more memories coming in, yeah? That's holiday from I, yeah? That's where we take a holiday, yeah? No worries, yeah? Worries come through thoughts, yeah? Future comes through memories and thoughts, yeah? The past comes through memories and thoughts. So we are completely free for a moment, yeah? So we take a holiday, yeah? That's why people, they don't want to work, but they take a holiday, yeah? To see something else, to free their mind, yeah? And that's what we do in practice, yeah? When there's no worries, there's no fear. What can we be afraid of if there are no thoughts and memories, huh? Understand this, I mean, fear, yeah? Fear is created by thoughts. Worries is created by thoughts, together with memory, huh? It's done from the kilesas. The kilesas bring that up, huh? Oh, yeah, after sitting half an hour, oh, I break my body, I break my leg, I break my back, yeah? Huh? When you sit in the plane from Australia, at least 4 hours, you don't break your legs and you don't break your back, huh? You never worry about when you sit, yeah? Or when you sit here in the car, drive, for 3-4 hours, yeah? Yeah, we sit for half an hour and then, it's so painful, it's so painful. Or when we walk for half an hour, I'm so tired, Yeah. Walk for 3 hours, walk for 5 hours, and then overcome tiredness. When I was doing walking meditation, after half an hour the kilesas came, it's so boring, it's so tired, And I said, okay, if you want to rest, go and rest and let me walk. I mean, the kilesas are not us. This is something we have to understand. It's our enemy, Just like sitting, I'm so tired. Okay, go to sleep, Don't bother me anymore, You have to be very firm with them, It's the same thing when you train samadhi, I mean, they bring up these thoughts, they're so interesting. Be firm, not interested, Sometimes I was sitting there, not interested, And you really have to mean it, And then they go off, Sometimes they go off, for a stroll, and leave you alone, There are a lot of troubles, there are a lot of problems, when we do sitting meditation. Pain is one thing, I mean, you sit until you cannot concentrate on your Buddha or on the breath anymore, and then, only then, you start to investigate pain. What is pain? No, we don't. It's too painful, Yeah? And when we get up, where's the pain? No pain. And that's why we constantly do it. We want to get rid of the pain. We don't want to understand pain. Pain is constantly, I mean, it is bothering us all the time, The pain and the fear is bothering us, if I don't get the jab, I might get, COVID, And then I lie down, So better get the jab and get COVID and lie down. This pain and fear, drives us nuts, drives most of the people nuts, who don't understand, Of course, this kind of talk is not for normal people, I mean, people in the world don't understand this, But people who have a little bit of practice, background in practice, they understand it, So, I mean, we have to understand what is pain, And that is where we sharpen our knife, We go there, and, First of all, we have to accept it. That means we have to breathe in the pain. How does it feel? Oh, no, I don't want to feel. How does it feel? No, I don't want. How does it feel? And then we feel it, we feel the pain. And once we accept the pain, then we can go to the spot of the pain. And then we can look for anicca, anatta, And then we find out, the pain is, and sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's not so strong. Okay, anicca, it's impermanent, So where is the pain, Is it in the skin, Since I was born, I have skin. So how can it be? Well, now it is only painful now, It cannot be in the skin. Is it in the tendons? Is it in the muscles? Is it in the flesh? Is it in the bones? Where is the pain? And if you do that, if you really intend, and this is something that is really important, if you really intend to understand what pain is, in the moment you are very close to understand what pain is, it moves. It moves to another place. So you follow the pain, then you go and do exactly the same thing. Then it goes to another place. It might go to 5 or 6 different places before it shows you where it's actually coming from. But you have to see it with your own eyes to understand where the pain is coming from. Yes, I know where the pain is coming from the heart. That is there, here in the brain. But it's not in the heart. Meditation or practice is all about teaching the heart. We have to rip open the heart. Do you see it? No, I don't want to see it. Do you see it? No, I don't want to see it. The heart doesn't want to see it. We want to understand, And then once we understand, we think we got it. No, we haven't got it. Because the heart still wants to do it. It's with any kind of addiction, yeah? Okay, we should let go of the addiction, yeah? But the heart says, no, I don't want to, yeah? So it will find ways, to do it. So we have to show the heart what it does, yeah? I have a simile for it. I mean, we are standing in the kitchen. One hand is on the fire, and we're looking outside in the opposite direction. Yeah. Then we see a shadow. Oh, this is why there is pain. Or then we see a person. This is why there is pain. Or this is why there's pain. And our practice is, to direct our attention towards the hand where the pain actually is. And then what does the hand do? When the moment we see it, we don't have to tell it. It automatically retracts, yeah? And that's why we have to show the heart. The moment the heart sees the pain it causes, the heart lets go. Right? We cannot let go. That's also a very wrong, very wrong thing, that is taught in the West in meditation center. Let go, let go. I mean, I tried it so often to let go, I couldn't let go. Huh? And then I came to Wat Papa, because I didn't believe my teachers, who said, greed and hate, you just let go, you don't go into, yeah? I said, but it's still there, yeah? I cannot let go of it, even if I don't indulge into it, it's still there, it's still bothering me, it's still creating this dukkha, wanting, this desire, yeah? And then I came to Lungta Mahabor, and then one day he said, I mean, some people, teach let go, let go, let go. Yeah, I mean, tell an arm that is on the ceiling, to let go. Then if it wants to go to the floor, it does not know how to let go. But it knows how to walk step by step by step by step. Yeah, so it crawls along the ceiling and crawls down, along the walls, and then it is on the floor. Yeah? The thing that we need to show the heart what it does, yeah. And most of us, we are brain children, yeah. Most of us, work with fear, yeah. We don't work with the heart, yeah. We don't even know what the heart wants, yeah. That is that's why it is so important to get into samadhi, into upachara samadhi, yeah. That's where we see, the rippling of the heart, yeah. There we see the little intentions that come up. Yeah? They don't even yet form a thought, but we see the intention. Oh, I want no. Yeah. Oh, I want no. Yeah. The thought has not even formed yet. Yeah. But it gives the direction, the intention. Yeah. It gives the direction. When we have the intention to think, it gives the direction. And then when we can all observe it. I mean, why to look outside in the world? We just need to look inside. We can so discover so many things, yeah. People rely on doctors. People rely on psychologists, yeah. We just need to look in our heart and then we see how it works, huh? But we are too lazy. we ask Siri, what is this? How do I get there? Yeah. Instead of looking at the heart, So, when there's an intention, to form a thought, it tells us the direction it wants to go. And then we can look how it develops, because we have this awareness, so we can see, how it forms, First it is, the beginning of a thought, then it is half a thought, and then it's a full thought. And then this thought, once it is thought to the end, it attracts the next thought, yeah? Or it attracts a memory, yeah? And then with each thought, there's a little feeling attached to it, yeah? And then the next thought goes in the same direction, and it packs on another feeling of the same kind, yeah? And that's what we call then, when it goes to memory, the memory is the same kind, it attaches another feeling, and then it becomes bigger, just like an avalanche, and then it crushes us, yeah? And that's what we call an emotion, yeah? An emotion is something that is brewed up, yeah, by the kilesas, yeah? It's not something that is natural, yeah? A feeling, yeah? A very simple feeling is natural, yeah? It be positive feeling or neutral feeling or negative feeling, yeah? That is natural, yeah? A thought is natural, yeah. A memory is natural, yeah. But the combination of it, makes our emotions, yeah. And if we let it go, it makes our moods. Yeah? If we understand how these things is, we can cut it, yeah. I mean, I call this emotion like an avalanche, yeah. I mean, you put a stone into the snow. I mean, sometimes in Melbourne you do have some mountains, so you can go skiing, yeah. So you put a little stone in the snow and it rolls down. With each roll, it takes on a layer, yeah. And the longer it rolls, the bigger it becomes, yeah. And that's what we call an emotion that, that captures us or destroys us, yeah. But if we take out the stone, there's nothing. Huh? And that is what, yeah, I mean, really, meditation is all about looking inside, yeah? Investigating, investigate whatever comes up, yeah? Investigate, yeah? And the sharpening of the knife is investigating pain, yeah? Once we are good with investigating pain, we can investigate any kind of feeling. Fear, huh? Pain is still easy, yeah? Fear, is much more difficult, yeah? So, we feel the fear, just the same thing, yeah? So we train ourselves to investigate these things through investigating pain, yeah? So you might have to sit for 3 or 4 hours, Huh? Until the pain really comes, yeah? Actually, I in the end, I loved it because it is much more obvious, than our breath. It is a solid object, yeah. That doesn't go away easily like our breath or our Buddha, It's there, yeah. So I mean, okay, there you are, yeah. But then it sometimes goes, yeah. If the kilesa see, that we are interested in the pain, it just takes it away, and then we are caught with the breath. So that pain investigation is the first stage of investigation. Huh? I mean, the Lord Buddha taught Sila, Samadhi, Panya, developing wisdom. Yeah, investigation. Yeah? And what do we investigate? What we don't like. Yeah, we investigate the body. In the West, the people don't want to investigate the body. They always want to investigate the pain, the mind. Yeah, and it's much more interesting. Yeah, investigate the mind. You don't even get to the mind if you don't pass through the body, because greed and hate are rooted in the body. This is something we have to understand. Everything, that is connected to greed is in connection with this body, and the senses of the body. Everything that is connected to hate, or whatever, what is the lesser word? Yeah? Whatever is connected to the hate is connected to this body. So if we want to overcome greed and hate, we have to investigate this body, before we can investigate delusion, But people in the West, delusion. I'm so deluded. We are so deluded. Yeah, I want to know why we are so deluded. Yeah. It's just like some people, come and ask the question. Yeah, why did this world, why did I get, why did I be born as a human being, or why is it the way it is? Yeah. Then I tell them, I mean, if you are in a shithole, and you don't have any feet on the ground, and you drown sometimes, and you come up sometimes, you drown sometimes, you come up sometimes, and then you see somebody walking, there, without being in the shit, the first question you ask him is, how did I get in the shithole? Or is the first question, how do I get out? I think, people will ask the question, how do I get out? Yeah? They don't want to know. They don't want, how did I fall in the shithole? Yeah? So don't even ask, don't even contemplate this. It's a waste of time, And, Lord Buddha said, I mean, it makes people crazy. I mean, it appeared, just like our smartphones appeared out of nowhere, I mean, they just appeared, Get out! Yeah? And then you might understand how you got in. Yeah? Yeah? That's important. So investigation, is investigation of this body. Yeah? Whatever you take into the body is nice. Yeah? Huh? And whatever comes out is shit. Yeah? When you look at the Thai food, I mean, it's the best food in the world. Yeah? Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so color, and it's so it smells very nice. Yeah? So you take it into your mouth. Yeah? I mean, you chew it a little bit and then you spit it out in your hand. You don't want to eat it. Whatever gets into contact with this body, we dislike, we hate. Why is that? Huh? Spit in your hand, and then try to lick it up. You have it in your spittle in the mouth for 24 hours. You don't mind. Yeah? When you spit it out in your hand, try it. Yeah? Try these things out, and to see your reaction. Yeah? 5 minutes later, it smells so bad. You don't want to lick it up again. But it was 24 hours, in your mouth. Yeah? The same thing with the food, We like to eat food, But the taste is gone the moment it leaves, it leaves the tongue, And then it doesn't matter, what is coming down in the stomach. Then it matters, how the stomach can deal with it, But we never think about how the stomach can deal with it. We only think about how it tastes, So if it tastes nice, we eat a lot, and then the stomach says no. And then we have dukkha, Because we didn't eat for the stomach, we ate, for the tongue, For the sensations, I mean, it's all about our life, it's all about the sensation. Hearing, seeing, smelling, touching, feeling, So whatever goes into contact, your clothes, Why do you wash the clothes? I mean, if you hang them up, they don't get dirty and smelly. But if they are in contact with the body, they get smelly and dirty. That's why we have to wash them. So whatever comes out of the body is disgusting. Whatever goes into the body is nice and beautiful. When I was still training in the West, people, the Westerners told me, I mean, why do we have to make this body loathsome? The answer is the body is loathsome. We don't have to make it loathsome, but we have to see that it is loathsome. Next time you make some makeup, I mean, take a knife, and pull your skin off, and look what it is there underneath the skin. You like to see it? No. Why not? The skin is as thin as this tissue. And it covers all the shit. Some people, if they see, if they draw blood, they can't see it, fall unconscious. If a doctor, it's coming out there. So, the doctors, when I started working, I worked with a lot of doctors from the university hospital. And the first thing, they open a corpse, what do? They either throw up, or they fall unconscious. There's nobody who can stand the sight of an open, of a fresh corpse, Nobody. The first time. They either throw up or fall unconscious, That's where you see reality, So you see the loathsomeness of the body, You don't have to make it loathsome, It is loathsome, But we don't like to see it. That's why we go to the hairdresser. That's why we go to the skin. We have so many skin lotions, or special soap, to get rid of the smell. Oh, today I have this smell. And tomorrow I have that smell. Washing our hairs, going to the hairdresser. All these things. And how many clothes do you have in your cupboard? How many shoes? How many handbags? Too many. At least we just have 3 robes. We just wash them, and then put them on again. But think about it, all this waste of money, you know, just for clothes, yeah? Yeah? And all these perfumes, you know, all these different soaps, you know, and different lotions, you know, we pack on this body, you know. In the end, you know, what does the body look? Yeah? Well, I want to see, you know, a 90-year-old, yeah, woman or 90-year-old man, you know. Yeah? We don't want to see that, yeah? So that's why we think, you know, when we're born, the next time we are 20, yeah? We neither like, you know, youth, nor do we like old age, yeah? Yeah? We just like the middle part. But it comes in a package, yeah? You first have to educate this body, you have to learn this body, you have to train this body, yeah? And then you have to, and then you have to see how it slowly falls apart, yeah? And it does fall apart, yeah? But until 50 you don't realize it, yeah? Now, I realized it only when I was walking down, when I was around 50, you know, 48 or something like. I was walking down my stairs and one of my knees didn't work, you know, so I was falling off the stairs. And I said, oh, wow, what is happening, yeah? Huh? And then slowly, I mean, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this, yeah? Huh? And then you go to the doctor, like to the repair shop, then he opens up your body and puts in a new kidney, or he puts in this, yeah, or puts in a bypass for your heart, or puts in a, yeah. I mean, it's nothing, you know, they open it up, you know, they see it just like a car. Oh, this doesn't work, you know, I mean, we replace this. Huh? So why do we love this body? This is the question that we have to investigate. Well, why do we love this body so much, yeah? Because whatever comes out, we dislike. Yeah? And you see, the likes of the body and the dislikes, yeah? It's all connected to the body, yeah? Likes and dislikes. And that's why we have to investigate the body. Yeah? The first thing that we have to learn, yeah? The first thing in the investigation that we have to learn, that the body is not us. Yeah? The chitta and the five khandhas are different. Yeah? The chitta is the ruler of the five khandhas. Yeah? The chitta is the driver of the car. Yeah? The car are the five khandhas. Yeah? Get out of the car and look that, you know, the driver and the car are two different things. Yeah? Yeah? That's difficult. Yeah? When you are born in the car, die in the car, you think you are the car. Yeah? And this kind of realization, you know, we have to get. Yeah? We have to really realize, you know, that the chitta and the body are two different things. That is the fundamental, that is one of the fundamental and most difficult things for us. It is the third fetter, or some people call it the second fetter. It's the third fetter, that the body is not me. Yeah? The first fetter, you know, I mean, for most of us, you know, who are Buddhists, you know, it's nice. You know, we believe in karma. We know that karma has good results, and bad karma has bad results. Yeah. That's no problem. We believe in heaven, you know, that there are beings in heaven. We believe in hell, that there are beings in hell. So I mean, the first fetter, yeah, for us, yeah, not for most of the people. Most people don't believe in ghosts. Yeah? Yeah? The scientists who told you, you know, I mean, take the jab, yeah. I said, why do you believe these scientists? They don't believe in ghosts, yeah. They don't believe in heaven. They don't believe in hell, yeah. What do they know? What do they know, really? They don't really understand, you know, how this body is made, that every body is different, yeah? And this body is made because of our karma, yeah? That's why some people have a lot of troubles, you know, with their bodies, yeah? I mean, from the beginning of their livelihood, yeah? Sometimes it changes the karma, you know, and it gets better, or it gets stronger, or sometimes it changes to the worse, yeah? It becomes weaker, yeah? Yeah? And a normal influenza, you know, is not karmic, yeah? But, you know, to die because of this or that, you know, is karmic, yeah? When we die, you know, when we are born, yeah? When we are born in this body, yeah? I mean, we already have our lifetime. It's intrinsic, yeah? The moment we are born, it is intrinsic, yeah? And there's nothing that we can change, yeah? I mean, we can dial up a little bit so that we live a little bit, a few years longer, or we can dial down, you know, if you don't live, you know, very healthily, we can dial down so we live a little bit shorter, yeah? But, yeah, I mean, the karma decides how long we are going to live, yeah? And that, yeah? Doctors don't believe it. Yeah, they think you can live forever. Yeah, if they just find the right medicine. Yeah? No. Yeah? We are born because of our karma, and we die because of our karma. And if you chant, if you do the chanting in the morning and evening chanting, you know it. Yeah. But people don't believe it, yeah? They believe the scientists who tell you, if you do this, what is it, cell rejuvenation, then you can live longer. No, yeah? You cannot live longer. Yeah? we have this karma. So, what was with the investigation of the body, how do we find out, that the chitta and the body are two different things, yeah? We get calm. We need to get calm. We need to have this awareness. We need to have this sati. And then we slowly chop off the body. Yeah? Chop off the hand. Yeah? It hurts. And then we look at the hand, and we put it there. Then we take the other hand, we put it there. Then we take the lower arm, and we put it there. The lower arm, put it there. Until every part of the body is there. Yeah? All it's out there. Yeah? You can throw it into a heap, or you can orderly put it there. We can play so many things with this. Yeah? But the moment all the body parts are out there, who is sitting there? Who is seeing this body part? Yeah? With our internal eyes, we're seeing all these body parts. So, what part of the body is actually the body? Yeah? And if we do that often, yeah, then there will be a disconnect. Sooner or later, there will be a disconnect where the chitta understands, yeah, that it is not the body. Yeah? And you feel that it's a short disconnect. Yeah? But you have to do it out. Yeah? And you can play with it. It's so much fun, and much more fun than your phone. Yeah. Huh? Then you can assemble the part. For most people, you put the brain into the ass. And you put the legs, on your shoulders and so on, and look at this. What kind of body is it? Would you call it a body? Huh? Huh? And then you disassemble it again, and then you assemble it again. There's so much creativity. We need to be creative, yeah? That's where, for our investigation, we need to be really creative, yeah? We need to try out everything, yeah? Investigation is about trial and error. See if something is working, yeah? So put it out, until you really feel the disconnect. Okay, these are body parts, yeah? And then, you cut the third fetter. Yeah? What was the first? Karma and heaven and hell. Yeah? What is the second fetter? Not keeping the precepts. Yeah? Constantly worrying about keeping the precepts. Today I keep them, tomorrow I don't. It's bothersome, Today I leave it out, And then, I should keep the precepts. That is the second fetter. Constantly worrying about the 5 precepts, or as a monk, about the 227. Or as a Mechi about the 8 precepts. With this third fetter, yeah, and some good samadhi, yeah, and then you can enter the street. Then you can open the door, and then you smell freedom, freedom. Huh? But you need good samadhi. Yeah. The fetters, when you cut down the first 3 fetters, the fetters are very loose, once you see it, yeah. Once the fetters are very loose, you need something. You need really a sharp samadhi, sharp sati, to be able to cut them off, yeah. It's also sometimes called as makka, yeah. And the makka, yeah, the path moment, is very similar to the appana samadhi, to the deep samadhi. Yeah? So we have to be good in samadhi, yeah? Yeah? To be able. Sometimes investigation can lead us to deep samadhi. Yeah? It happened to me. Sometimes, my investigation was so good that it led to deep samadhi. But sometimes just the samadhi led to deep samadhi, my concentration. Yeah? So you have to have this, in order for the makka. Once you have the makka, sooner or later the fruit will come. Yeah? The makka is the important thing. Yeah? Because why does in the morning or evening chanting say there are 8 kinds of people? Yeah? The ones who have the makka are one kind of people, and the one who have the fruit, the stream mentor who has the fruit, is the second kind of noble person. You understand that? You still interested? Yeah, and then, yeah, I mean, you can do that first. You don't really have to look at this discomfort at the loathsomeness of the body, yeah. But then you really have to go into, yeah. Once you go to Sotapanna, yeah. I mean, you can start, if you don't want to, if you don't want this exercise. Where did I get the exercise from it? Yeah? I mean, the Lord Buddha in one of the days, and I said, he said, I mean, if you disassemble a cart, in it nuts and bolts and planks, where's the cart? There's no cart, yeah? And then I said, if I do the same thing, where's the body, yeah? And I did the same thing, and sooner or later, it knocked off, Yeah. But some people, can get out of the body. But then look at the body, yeah? When you get, sometimes you get out of the body, who is lying there? Oh, he looks like me, yeah? Same can happen in when you do walking meditation, yeah? I mean, you walk for hours and hours and hours, and you get into samadhi, yeah? And then it can happen that you sit, you sit and see somebody walking. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah? What is walking there? Yeah, it's a body that is walking there, and the awareness has, has pulled out from this body, and it's just observing, yeah, the body walking. Very nice, very interesting. I mean, 4 hours, huh? You don't get these results with 4 hours, yeah. You have to at least 14, 16, 18 hours, yeah? I mean, really push, yeah? And then, I mean, you can, anything, yeah? Anything you want to know, you can look, yeah? And you can find it within your heart, yeah? Be interested, yeah? I mean, this world, what is there interesting, yeah? Wherever you go, there are people, there are trees, there are houses, yeah? I mean, what is up, yeah? Australia, yeah? It's hot, the sun comes out, there's water, what is it, yeah? Thailand, the same thing, Europe, the same thing, America, the same thing. Oh, this is a nice rock, yeah? You have a nice rock in the Western Australia as well, yeah? Very famous, actually. I went there one time, yeah? It's just, a big boulder, in the middle of nowhere, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, but we go there, always looking outside, yeah? Instead of looking inside. Get interested. Yeah? And the Asupa, you just have to, what did Lungda Mahabodhi say? Tio Kamatan, yeah? So, you look at the 32 parts of the body, yeah? I mean, you go through, you close your eyes, look, yeah? Look at any part, yeah? And which part interests you, that's what Lungda said, that's where you stick, yeah? And then you do the same, if you did Buddha before, you do the same, if it's skin or hair, the skin, until you internally see it, yeah? And once you see it, then you can dissect it, yeah? Then you can see what it is made of, yeah? If you don't see it internally, I mean, you cannot do really investigation, yeah? You really have to see it, yeah? I mean, some people, who did it in the past can see it very sharp, yeah? I mean, just like a Polaroid photo, yeah? Other people, see it, enough to understand it, and that is enough, yeah? They don't see it as clear, but, they see it so that they understand it, yeah? And then you dissect it, yeah? One time you take this part, next time you take this part, yeah? And understand it, yeah? But what comes with Asubha practice, yeah? It is very important, yeah, that we understand, yeah, that we destroy the toy of the kilesas. And when you destroy the toy of a kid, it gets really angry. Really angry. So be careful that you don't let the anger out on other people. Yeah? So if you do a super practice, I mean, be by yourself. Yeah? You can get angry at the tree who stands in your way, that's fine. Huh? But don't get angry at people. Yeah? And you will see it out. If you don't see the anger coming up, then you don't do it correctly. Yeah? Because that's what we are going to pull. Yeah? We want, through the Asubha practice, we want to see the anger coming up. Yeah? We want to see what the anger is connected to. Yeah? That's what we want to understand. And also, and also see, see later on greed. Yeah? For monks, it is important, to do a super practice. Yeah? Because if they see a beautiful woman, yeah, the moment they take the skin off, there's nothing. Yeah? There's no lust. The lust instantly goes away. Yeah? That's why it is essential. And that's why most of the Westerners don't do this kind of practice, and then they get hooked up by a woman. Yeah? They're very clever. They took one of my monks away. Very sneaky, can I offer you something? Can I offer this? Can I bring you here? Can you bring me there? Yeah? Very sneaky. Yeah? And we fall for it. Yeah? We are stupid, we fall for this. Yeah? So that's why we need this super practice. The moment we see something beautiful, we turn it into something ugly, disgusting. Yeah? And then the desire to want to have these things, instantly goes away. Yeah? It comes again, yeah? And then we do it again, and we do it again, and we do it again. Yeah? And same thing for the woman. Yeah? And when you hear a nice sound, of a male voice, you turn into something, that you dislike. Yeah? Huh? And then it goes away. Yeah? And then you don't want even to meet or to talk to this person. Yeah? Huh? This is this is the basis, for us when we are monks. Yeah? To learn this as super practice, to have these images. Yeah? Images constantly ready. Yeah? The moment we see something beautiful, we turn it into sits. Yeah? And that is the end of the Asubha practice, actually. Yeah? We produce something very beautiful, and then we destroy it with something ugly. Yeah? And then we produce something ugly and destroy it with something beautiful. Yeah? To see where greed and hate, is actually rooted. Yeah? It is in these images, it is in these memories that it is rooted. Yeah? Only then, can we destroy greed and hate. Yeah? Where we see, greed is hate. Yeah? And it becomes very fast. Lungta Mahabodha talks about it. It becomes very fast. And then you can destroy it, and then greed and hate is gone. And then you are out of the prison. Only then you are out of the prison. It's amazing. You see, wow. Yeah? Before you are constantly in the prison of greed and hate, because you constantly desire things. Yeah? You constantly want something, or you dislike things. Yeah? And then you run in freedom, until you hit the prison wall. What's that? Yeah, that's delusion. Yeah. Okay, I think I talked enough. Yeah. Yeah? So practice. Yeah, 4 hours is not. Yeah? That's a joke. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you practice a little bit more. Huh?
Hopefully now. I've been building a monastery for the last few years. So.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I didn't build a monastery. Yeah? I was looking for a monastery, a deserted monastery, and then I found this. Yeah, I looked for 5 years. Yeah, because I didn't want to build. I wanted a place. Where we can practice. Yeah, we were in the beginning. We were 4 months. Yeah, we just wanted to look for a place of practice. So we went to this place, all the deserted places. Yeah, and then I came here. That looks good. Yeah, and it is. It is really a beautiful place. Very peaceful, even though it is not far away from a very busy place, Tham Klong Pen. Yeah, it's still people don't know this place. Yeah, and I keep it. Keep it so that people don't know it. Yeah, no katina, no things like that. Yeah, so people don't come by accident. Okay, so yeah, have a nice. Where are you going now?
Back to Bandung.
Bandung. I heard. Yeah. Some of these lay people are from Bandung. Huh? Are there some of the lay people, they sometimes come, some women, once a month they come from Bangkok, yeah? And there's a monastery?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let the... What is this? It's the flowers, Yeah? When women came with flowers to Wat Papantat, they said, where, can we plant them near the sala? He said, no, they're in the forest, yeah? So that nobody sees them. We'll put the flowers there too. Oh, it was really direct. They always come there. Yeah, just let the women do it. What is this? What?
A small gift from Australia.
A small gift from Australia.
Yeah.
Well,
There's some honey.
From Australia.
Yeah. I mean, for the moment, leave it here. We need to check, on it, if it is or if it is good. You understand what I was saying, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, some of you. Yeah. Did you understand?
นิดหน่อยครับ
นิดหน่อย
ศีลสมาธิปัญญาครับปัญญา
ศีลสมาธิปัญญาใช่โอเค
ครับ
ก็จะมาต้องมาตอนเช้านะตอนเช้าก็พูดภาษาไทยนะ Okay, now you can. What?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
ขอบคุณครับไม่เป็นไร
Vielen Dank.
Oh, vielen Dank. Wo kommt das her?พูดภาษาเยอรมันเหรอ
Ein bisschen.
Ein bisschen. Use the time wisely. You don't know, I mean, you don't know how long you live, yeah? And the land down under, you don't know when it goes under the sea again, yeah? You don't know what is it? What is his name? Is it Luang Por Tun, yeah? Who talked about half of Thailand will be under the water. So Bangkok, yeah. But he said also Isan and Chiang Mai will be safe. So you better make a fast trip, to Isan when the water is rolling in.